experience having gone to Korea and gotten injected. Yeah, you look a little ugly, like a beast, like literally attacked your face for about 2 days, and then it slowly absorbs back in, and you really do see the effects of it. Hydration is key, which I think the other ones don't do as much of the hydration aspect of it. So the history of it, launched in Korea, South Korea in 2007. It's been over 10, 15 years, as you can see now. They've sold over 10 million worldwide, of at least the pharma researchers Rejuran. They have this DNA optimizing technology to get it. And so it actually was used, as you can see, skincare, 1980s. It's been used in the wound care arena and studied for the wound care arena for 15, 20 years already. So it's not a new, per se, product. It's only a new development for us to awareness in our small little minds here in the U.S. Sorry. FDA approved here for topical usage. So we're going to belabor that. FDA approved for topical usage, which is why we're using them for microneedling. We're using them with your lasers, micro RFs and things like that. Anything that dermal electroporation devices that can push it in, great on that aspect of it. But as you can see, the uses decrease in visible signs of aging, sun damage, acne, scarring, elastin, collagen production, decrease in melanogenesis, decrease in inflammation. And this is what the patients use for skin glow, that brightness. They in Korea, they call it the Hermes shot.
Oh, do they?
It is called the Hermes shot. There's another one that's a Chanel shot. This is the Hermes shot. We're looking into that. The 3 Rejuran C, the cosmetic PDRN lines, they have 3 different lines here in the US. One is the actual syringe that in Korea and the other countries they actually inject. It's a 2% hydrolyzed DNA. They use it in injectable form or topical form. As you can see in the US, it's only for topical. It's a very highly concentrated, and it's used for skin repair collagen. Their basis is essentially the same as your CAHA. The polynucleotide injected really actually creates a scaffolding, stretches the fibroblasts that causes that elastin, the collagen stimulation is where they're based off of. Because this is decreasing the inflammatory process, it falls in line with how the CAHAs work. Skin boosting wise, definitely you can see the topical contains amino acids, peptides used for hydration, which is key to a lot of this, the skin glow. So they're using it into their skin line itself. As well, there is a tone-up booster that comes as an actual liquid form that's similar to the other skin boosters that you use for microneedling. They have one specifically for that helps with pigmentation, collagen production. There's some tranexamics, glutathiones in it, as well as the c-PDRN. So 3 different lines that they have: skincare, tone up, which is going to be more for microneedling, and then currently the healing essence, more injectable in other countries, really not used as a topical treatment in other countries, but currently we use it here in the US as topical only. So there are other companies in the marketplace that make it. Promo Italia makes one that's a PDRN. There's another company that I think in Europe, I forgot the name of it, that also has PDRN. So there are a couple of companies that do make PDRNs. Toscani has a PDRN. So you can look and figure out what vibes with you. But the Koreans, from what I know, Rejuran is it literally is penetrated the whole marketplace in Asia. On the aspect of it, like 85% of people do it and they use the Rejurans.
So how do we select our patients for this? We know this is topical. So this is a skin booster. This is a skin rejuvenation. This is just the Spanx on the face. So we're looking for people with little fine wrinkles, thinner dermis, uneven skin tones. Like you were mentioning, there's some tranexamic acid glutathione in some of these products. That is going to inhibit melanocyte production and the darkening of melanocytes. So if we can get in there and inhibit that pathway, it's going to help even more with some of our patients with dyschromia. Dryness, lack of elasticity. So when we create collagen and elastin, we're going to create hyaluronic acid molecules too. So the new hyaluronic acid component is going to help hydrate tissue. So it's all it's all going to be a good thing because it's like turning back that clock, that aging clock. People have some scars, some other skin imperfections.
They're doing studies.
I tell you, it's like I just had a little lesion removed on my chest, and what did I put on it? Some PN.
Yeah,
so,
your vascular occlusions.
Yeah.
Rub it on. It's come from the wound healing world.
I have a
you
patient.
did, right?
I have a patient now who we're still treating that a couple months ago she had a plastic surgeon inject her nose and she has a necrotic nose. So I got her a little bit late in the follow up, but about a week, like 5 days afterwards, it was already necrotic. But what I'm doing is as it's starting to kind of lift up this necrotic flap, as the edges are starting to release, I'm having her put the Rejuran or polynucleotides on the tissue. And what she's noticing is that when the flap first started lifting up, she saw like a little hole in there. And now she's noticing that she's getting more tissue growing in, like more granulation tissue. And I think it's probably really helping topically with that granulation tissue regranulating and kind of filling in. So when that little necrotic spot comes off, it won't be as deep of a hole. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the overall skin rejuvenation, you have to realize different than your PLLAs, your CAHAs, is that this one actually hydrates. Hydrates and decreases inflammation, plus all the other things that it's doing for collagen and elastin. So this is the reason why wound healing world, it's all about keeping the wound moist and high. Yeah. If you have a product that pulls into it moisture and hydrates it and repairs that skin level of hydration, that's kind of where you're looking at. This is the reason why when I use it underneath the eyes, I will tell you that with the microneedlings, the underneath the eyes and the neck area seem to repair actually much quicker because you're able to, you can say, punch little holes in the skin, aerate it so that the fertilizer, the Rejuran, can actually penetrate into there. And I will tell you, the quickest areas that patients really see the changes under eyes and here because it's the crepier skin. And when you hydrate it, it just looks already better. So patients think it's better, and it really is just doing up with this area. So really, really one of my favorite new things to start using. And this can be paired. You can mix and match this stuff. You know, this is part of the skin booster world. And this is where I would say, when you're really looking at skin boosters, this is what we're talking about. Something that's going to boost the skin in all different aspects of hydration, collagen, elastin.